intro in while he's making that much noise. Got some supplies to get started on the pantry. We haven't done anything this week, just been really busy with my husband's stuff at work. But we have today and tomorrow and Monday to get quite a bit done. And we're kind of see where we are today. We are trying not to, we're not entering any stores for this. So anything we have to have ordered is curbside or shipped here. But we got the drywall, the stuff for framing, the mud to patch or to do the drywall, and I don't know. So we are going to get started. So let me kind of show you where we're starting today. That way, at the end of the day. So we got all of this cleaned up already. We did that just earlier. And he's taken down the frame. He's already done taking down some framing. But we're taking down the frame and hopefully getting, I guess you said, this door frame over onto this side?
Yeah, hopefully we'll get that wall framed up. That'll go over here somewhere. And then I'm going to try and reuse this door frame because the doors we have are not in frames. They're just doors. So hopefully they fit this door. I guess I need to go get them or get them brought over here so I can measure them. I'm pretty sure they fit this opening. So.
Well, you can check our bedroom door because they're the same size. All right, let's get started. All right, so I showed you just a minute ago that he's got his lines marked on his like support ones for the ceiling and the floor. And now he's going to screw in the studs so we can get this wall up right here. So it's gonna run 4 feet. Let's try to get out of his way. It is so dusty in here, all the sheetrock dust and everything. We've been sneezing and coughing, drinking lots of water. All right, guys, so I happen to be helping hold as he's screwing in the studs, and I look down in this corner, and it looks like at some point in time, someone lost all, like, their nails. There's a huge pile of it down here. Not attached to anything, just a whole mess of these.
All the way up against the 2x4 here?
Oh, okay. You want it on?
Okay, so this side. Can you put it at 1 inch actually?
Well, I didn't do that on the other
Oh,
side.
no, we'll go back. Okay. You good?
Yep.
Yep, that was off like 1/8 of an inch. Okay. 34 down here on the money. Look at there.
Now we just hope the room is
Square at the top.
squared. We've noticed that there's nothing squared in this house. So I'll be interested to see that when we put this wall up, there should be a 1 inch gap. Not when we put this wall up, when we put the sheetrock up. For some reason, this room and our kitchen measures 8 foot 1 inch, which is really interesting because sheetrock only comes in 8 foot pieces. We're not gonna trim an inch off. we are going to make sure the entire room, and as you can see, like, let's find it, like, so there's the 1-inch gap from that sheet down there. Some of them have the gaps on top. So what we're going to do is make sure that we put trim up. I don't know who built rooms 8 foot 1 inch. Whoever built this house, or at least the kitchen and this room. I do believe the rest of my house is 8 foot even, or at least really close to it. But no, this will have a 1-inch gap that we will either do at the top or the bottom, but we will make sure we cover both with trim so it looks great.
Okay, so this is my favorite tool in the shop. This is my ram set. So it uses a 22 millimeter blank cartridge, like you would use for a small pistol. A 2.5 inch nail with a big old washer on it goes in the end. A normal logical person will put on earring protection, but I'm deaf already, so it doesn't really matter. And then nail through concrete.
Life for the winter. I knew we were probably going to be working on the room today, so I put dinner in the crock pot. Still got like an hour and a half. But roast carrots and potatoes. About for these kids in Denver, it's like 12 something for roast carrots and potatoes. It's gonna be good. So we had an idea. So we have been in the process of trying to get a light into the pantry. It's been an adventure. So we had to, one, figure out how to run. The electrical was attached to a light switch from one outlet, so we thought we just needed to clip it and it would just attach the light to the light switch. That was not the case. And then we go to start turning off breakers. So one breaker covers that wall, or one outlet on that wall, the light switch now in here, the light switch in here, and the light switch in here, as well as all the outlets on this wall for one breaker. So when we turn this breaker off, half the house goes out. But what's funny is half my kitchen works in here and the other half doesn't. So wearing my mask because he was in and out of the attic and we were wearing our mask to get, the insulation was just falling everywhere and he was cutting drywall, and we noticed that our noses were running and stuff from just drywall and insulation falling yesterday or day before yesterday, so it was just safer to wear them. But I think he's almost got it. We have light. Yay for light.
We have an air duct that's not hooked up to anything as well.
Yes. It was quite humorous. They put in the AC unit when we moved in, and he was like, well, we'll install an air vent and run it to your AC unit. But when he went to run the tube, I think what's it called? The spoiled...
The ducts.
The ducts from this vent to the AC unit, which is at the other end of the house. I don't know if it's too short or what, because it never, the other end never got connected. So it's
I think
just
he was just being lazy because it just needed to go to right there. That's where it connects, is to that vent in the middle of the kitchen. Like,
that one.
So I know the duct that he has on it will reach over there. He just didn't want to cut in and tie it in, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of stuffed in under some of the other ones, so that if you went up there, you didn't really notice unless you were...
Until I grabbed it one day and pulled on it, and it just kind of slid across the
But this room has a window unit, so both of these rooms will actually get their own window units for air. So, but the electrical isn't live to these outlets, but the process has started. I know we haven't recorded any of this. He's just been kind of every 10 minutes or so throughout the day coming in and doing a little bit, and then yesterday was just a relaxed day. This is why we were wearing masks, guys, because he was up in the attic and we actually lost the cover. It's somewhere in the abyss in there, I think, but we're just gonna cut a new piece of wood and paint it white. Perfect fit, kinda, sorta. So we know that we've got gaps. That one's not so bad on this side, but this side's horrible because the floor leans and the ceiling bows. So we're gonna fix that solution with trim, and as well as fixing where the sheetrock on these sides meet the siding. Hoping just to do some corner round and see if that's like all around trim's gonna make it look great. Alright guys, so now our next step is going to be filling all of these just cracks in this siding. This is wood siding. We're going to fill it with plastic wood. So basically going to squeeze some on there and just kind of rub it in to down the line, so I'm going to give it a smoother surface. Press the paint on. So this should dry smooth. And should be able to just paint over it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can. I just had to share these things with you. I'm making Drake a bath, or at least getting it started. And he got these dino egg bath bombs that I think are super cool. They actually have a little toy dinosaur inside, but just thought I'd share these guys with you. Oh my goodness. But super cute. They are 6 and up, paleontology. They come with 6 different dinosaurs and illustrated cards. Let me see. He's used another one already. And then it comes with information